Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Time for a new week, right? Yeah. We're running with the alt schedule this week. Yeah, your man's been working on a few things right now, but let me just remind you, when there's a show that needs to be made, that show is getting made, and this is no exception to the rule. And we'll try to go back on regular schedule next week, because next week is a very big deal ahead. But hey, let me go ahead and run a few things by you right quick. Reason why things have been so topsy-turvy lately is because of the construction of the premium channel. And see, no, it's not just another outlet where you can enjoy most of, well, everything in J360 Productions. It's also a spot where, like, you know, lots of big plans will happen, lots of exclusive things will happen, lots of new and unique, and not to mention you're learning the whole story of J360 Productions as you go through it. Yep. This is really a big deal, and I mean, covering over at least 10 years of me doing this stuff, I'm like, yo, this is not an easy path to go upon, but it needed it. It really did, and I regret nothing. You know, especially once I get, like, everything over there and run it by you guys and see about all the things you would like to do. I will have to tell you, though, in order for it to be ad-free, you are going to have to pay in. So, don't worry, it's not outrageous. It's enjoyable. You know, you will have to pay in month to month. We're doing this the subscription way. But nothing to feel bad about and nothing to break the bank. So you ain't got to worry, all right? And like I said, you're going to get a lot of exclusive things to see, and then, you know, everything builds upon everything, so I'm just tying it all together for you guys. But let me just tell you this, it was well worth it, and I enjoyed getting all this stuff together, so for those of you that have been J360 fans for so long, this is a victory, not only for me, but it's a victory for you guys, too. Just like last week's production schedule, all of those episodes came out swinging. Every single one of you enjoyed them. Even that Jams episode, it was short, but hey, at the same time, everybody was coming in, having a party, enjoying their stay. I was like, yeah, see, that's what this is all about. Keep in mind, I do these shows live unless otherwise specified, all right? So, you know, if you want to have a talk with me about things on the J-Man show sometimes, you can just pop right in there and send me some messages if you wanted to. You could call the hotline number, which is 240-903-1634. If you got anything you want to question about, you know, anytime we do like interactive specials on the one-shots, you know, you guys can always have a way of communicating with me. And the most important thing is getting the communications together in addition to having the best spotlight for you guys to enjoy J360 Productions material. So it's been a lot of rebuilding and a lot of getting rid of things that do not work. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you guys to really, really be a part of this, like, you know, as well, you've always have been. But I want you guys to be able to know that you can communicate, that you can speak out, that you can send, like, you know, emails and all that stuff, such as, like, for the Jam Fam especially. Like, I've noticed when it came to my little social media test not too long ago, some of the content wasn't reaching you guys, and I'm getting quite sick of that. So, I'm definitely pushing, like, for more email connections. You know, DMs are all right. I mean, we should all check on each other anyway. You know what I mean? Especially with the way they're trying to separate us and all this other kind of stuff. I mean, you can see it right then and there. Like, you know, why is that big business is trying to get in the way of human communications? I'll never know. Why are they always trying to scrutinize and make people social pariahs? I'll never know. Why they try to always unmake people? I don't know. But I do know this. That's not what J360 Productions is here for. None of that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? You can be a fan of Jams and not enjoy the J-Man show. You can enjoy the mini bites and at the same time not enjoy any other show. It's all about freedom of choice and variety, but for some reason, they keep trying to dictate and dump down and just ruin stuff. Well, like I said before, I'm never going to change my tone on any of these shows, so you will have to deal with me. And the thing about it is that, hey, I'm not a bad person to deal with. Now, I always ask those right questions, I always hit the right notes, and then there are times where people can't handle it. But, I'm always me. Even in these days of fakeness, you're not going to get fakeness from me. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm also looking at what the premium can provide here, and, oh, wow, I can do, like, different kinds of streams and all that stuff. Hey, everything's looking good, y'all. But one day I'm going to roll it all out for you soon. But I also got to say this. This is why things have been, a little bit tied up. It hasn't been tied up. It's just all about digging through everything from the past, connecting the bridge to everything in the present, and then preparing stuff for the future. That's what it is. See what I'm saying? Especially like when you got to really take a special look at like how they're trying to censor a lot of creatives too. Oh, you gotta play by our rules if you ever want to blow it up, make it big. No, I don't. I just have to market this stuff a little bit better and go ahead and do some strategies. And trust me, I have them. So, game on, damn it. Yeah, if anything else, if you're going to fight against mainstream media and you're going to fight against other worthless trash out here just so you can get your stuff growing, you got to do what you got to do. So that's the most important things right now. And there's still plenty more to come. I am nowhere near done yet, but at least that channel is getting set up and getting ready to go. At least that'll be a step in the right direction. Except for those of you that out there want to listen to ads all the time and stuff. I mean, I can't help that. But while we're still going through it, I will let you know, speaking of jams, by the way, if anybody that wants to listen to jams whenever I'm doing it live, you can. Like, you can actually sit in the chat room and chat up with me and other musicians and, like, anybody who comes by and really wants to sit back and talk. I mean, it's up to you. I always say just be respectful about things. You know what I mean? If you know you're going too far, yeah. Cut that shit out. But other than that, though, if you really want to sit back, have a good time, and enjoy yourselves, and listen to some of the best music produced worldwide, that would be the time to do it. And then not to mention, I am pretty much in make for break right now, so, well, that means that I have something else bigger coming across. The 2023 J360 Monster Fest starts next week. So, yeah, we got things to do, man. We got to go ahead and motor through this a little bit. However, it doesn't start until the J360 logo turns red, and you guys will see that on the various social media channels, including YouTube as well. As soon as it does, oh yeah, it's about to get real at this point. So once that happens, it's a company-wide special. It goes all the way from last week of September into the first week of November, and just, everything goes bump in the night, and we're going to be fighting the undead and having a good time. Every single production is about the Monster Fest. And I'm just looking forward to seeing, like, what you guys, those of you out there that want to create stuff for it or whatever, let me know. If you want to make, like, songs that be played for it, it's up to you. Or, anybody that's got a idea to do a listening party. Once again, that's why communication is very important. I'm aiming for that, guys. I mean, I really want to see, like, how this stuff, grows ahead of time, and then not to mention every single one of your engagements and all, like, when you subscribe, like, and, download, that actually helps the company grow. And you can download all the shows and stuff like that if you want to. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ways to enjoy J360 Productions, but I'm just letting you guys know that because you've been around me this long, and I told you that things were going to grow in such an awesome pace, and it has been, and there's nothing else I would want to do, y'all. This is it. This is going to be amazing. And then not to mention the plans I got for J360 TV coming up. I'm just waiting for this next shipment of items to come in. As soon as that comes in, yeah, it's time to fly, So, yeah, lots to look forward to. Speaking of fly, Eagles are doing pretty good right now, and I'm looking forward to week 3. So, hey, I'm just like, yes, let us do this. Let's keep going. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. And then not to mention, I think hockey season should be coming around soon. And then basketball, yeah. It takes a lot. It takes some strong stones to be a Philadelphia fan, y'all. Because, see, here's the thing. As things are starting again, I'm like, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just keep on going. You see what I'm saying? And I also got to check in on MLB and see where we are in terms of World Series contention. I got to really look into that. Yeah, I've been so excited about football and getting this stuff ready for you guys. I just had to tap out of something, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I need to dive back into Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, I started playing with all those other ones back in the day, the older ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was playing with Mortal Kombat 1 the other day, fighting to get Shang Tsung and Goro, and I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, here we go. And then I was getting ready to go fight Shao Kahn for the first time in Mortal Kombat 2. You know what I mean? Like his debut, not my first time. I remember beating the hell out of him before. It took a lot, though. But trying to see if I still got it, so I'll be doing that a little bit later. Who knows? It might turn into a power play episode where we run through all the Mortal Kombats. But you guys just have to stay tuned for like what's next. I mean, there is no power play episode this week. Next week there will be. All right. So lots of things that did not make their appearance this week, they will come next week. And next week is a jams week. I cannot reveal you guys the jams art yet, but I will say that next Friday is Jam 77. So submissions are open. Anybody who's anybody out there, you know, if you got music, send your 2 tracks. Come on, let's go ahead and build this thing. Like I said, I'm not too busy to go ahead and work on the next jams. You understand? And then also, you guys have a project conference coming up, and I also have to get prepared for another project conference episode because that grace period is starting to go away. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all set up and raring to go, at least by this weekend. But all in all, though, let me go ahead and get your schedule right now. You have the mini bites happening right now. You have the J-Man Show happening tomorrow. And you have Project Conference 13 taking the Friday spot this week. So, and all shows are at 10. But the thing about Project Conference is you can only catch it on YouTube, which is youtube.com/J360 Productions. Okay? So, yeah, things are really, really looking good. My guest for Project Conference 13 is the maestro of Cthulhu's and Twin Snakes, just to name a few. Sean Raven, awesome guy, big supporter, great friend, and an incredible musician. You're going to get to know him that night in addition to what he's working on. So, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that's happening, guys. In addition to the Monster Fest coming right on the tail end of that. It's just like, yes! It is the most perfect time of the year. But let me just tell you this, though. Speaking of Monster Fest, we will be celebrating ghosts, ghouls, goblins, urban legends, you name it. And then here's the thing. We do not talk about major franchise monsters such as like Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, and all that kind of stuff. Because you know why? Too many people rely on those guys too much, like Jason and all that stuff. Like, I like them, but at the same time, too many people talk about them. Too many people come out of that's like their go-to dress-ups and all that kind of stuff. No, we talk about other kind of monsters. Give them a moment to shine. See what I'm saying? So, no, we will not be looking into the Boiler Room or Camp Crystal Lake or, you know, I forget about Scream sometimes, but whatever. But the thing about it is, like, some of y'all probably think, well, what about Saw? You know, that new one is coming, but, nah. Jigsaw's too up there, man. Like, he's mainstream, so it's like, yeah, not this time. But keep in mind this, I do have a pretty cool lineup for you all, so just have to stay tuned to see what other things I have to reveal for you guys. But I got to go ahead and get back to work on a few things, so we will catch up again soon. And of course, you know, you guys take care of yourselves until then, all right? This is J-Man signing off. Peace.
We all love the low country lifestyle, which is why we should do our best to protect it. To get insurance that helps you protect your home from whatever the low country throws at you, contact CT Lowndes and Company today. Their local agents can review your coverage to help make sure you're properly protected. CT Lowndes and Company has been helping protect and insuring the low country since 1850. Visit ctlowndes.com to learn more and request a quote. That's CTLOWNDES.com.